Welcome back to Chef's Treat. I'm your host, Paxton, and today I have two briskets that we're going to be smoking. I got a big family party going on, so it's the day before. We're going to smoke this on the drum, and then we're going to eat it tomorrow on the Lord's Day. So come along with me, and let's get started cooking up some brisket. So the first step we're going to do, obviously, is just get it out. I have a nice, clean cut from the butcher, a local family treat. As you can see, still got lots of good fat and lots of good marbling on it. It's nothing super crazy thick, but with all the extra stuff that the grocery stores put into it, I prefer it this way. So we're going to get both of them out, set that off to the side. As you can see, we have a really hard piece of fat cap right here and a lot of silver skin on the front. So we're going to get that trimmed up, but the first thing we got to do is we got to dry them off before I can do that, so then we can get the seasoning on. So now, just dry them off nicely. That way it should make it easier while you're trimming it and everything else that you want to do. You only really have to do one side at a time. But as you can see, as I dry this off, there's a lot of good skin that needs to come off, and in order to make it flow better and taste better. So first step we're going to do, make sure you get a really sharp knife. I was blessed by a friend, Cheese. Big shout out. I'm going to use this today. And I'm just going to take off the parts that I don't see fit. So some of this meat right here, it's not going to flow. So I'm just going to take that piece off. It's a little chef's treat that we'll eat later. Some of the other stuff on the side right here, I'm going to take that off. And some of this on the side here, it's really hard, so and it's too thick. So I like to have a little bit, but we're going to have a little bit of it on the side, all nice and cut up. And of course, you don't want your blue on there, so we'll take that off too. So now that that part's done, we'll get a little more right here, because don't cut toward yourself. Terrible idea. So now that that one's pretty much done, take it and flip it over. As you can see, we've got some skin on this side too. Trim that off nicely. Don't want any of that silver skin because it doesn't cook well. That should be just about right. Got the dog in the background. Take a nice little drink. Reminds me, I should be doing some drinking while I'm doing this. But anyways, all good to go. So pretty soon, we're going to get this on the smoker. So stay tuned. We're going to get after it. That's all cleaned up and dried off. Get some salt on there. And make sure you go heavy. I always like it heavy because it's flavor, and you want all the good flavor in that meat. So go for one. That's about one. Good enough for one side. Then go to the other. Make sure you get your edges nice and good. Then just give it the nice flip. And do the other side. Now wait about 20 minutes so that all the salt penetrates in, gets the flavoring in there. Then we're going to come put garlic and black pepper on, and then we'll get that smoker rolling. We're doing traditional style today. We're going to use black pepper and garlic powder. That's it. Then we're going to dominate this brisket. Here's how I do it. Make sure you get kind of low on the pepper. Pepper flies away really easily, unfortunately, so let's make sure we get that right. Pop it in there nice and thick. Then the garlic powder. And can't forget about that chef's treat right there. Let's get some on there. A little bit of garlic. And some salt. And some black pepper. All right, now let's get the firebox going. We got hickory, and I've got mesquite in there. So now I'm gonna light this. We're gonna get this food ready. So now we've got the first brisket on. I also got an onion in the bottom of there, and I've also got a cup of water sitting at the bottom, so it keeps it hydrated and all the moisture in there. And if it boils, all the more flavoring. Got my first grate in there. I got 2 grates we're gonna do. So the first one's in there. Perfect. Now, we're gonna get the second one on. Look at how good that looks. And we're gonna set it fat cap down. Always down. I know some people say up. I don't prefer for that. I think it's a dumb idea. I think that you are going to risk burning your meat if you do it that way. If you have an offset, I understand that you want the fat cap up because then all the heat's up, but with the drum coming from the bottom up, I want the fat cap down. So once that's completed, I also got the little chef's treat. That's gonna go on the side. And then, put the lid on. And then we wait. Here we go. All right, so now, got the brisket off, gonna wrap it in tin foil. I like to put 2 to 3 scoops on of tallow to keep it nice and moist. Then we're gonna get it back in the heat. So, got my tin foil out. Gonna pick it up, just set it right in there. Get it right back to where I want it. And get 3 nice scoops of beef tallow. If you want to do something else, a different flavoring or whatever you feel like, be my guest. Some people I know will add some orange juice, or if you want to do butter, great. I just like it this way. So now I got it all wrapped up. So wrap it in the way that you can have it so that all of the air has to go down first, then up. Actually, check that. Have it so it goes up, because then none of the juice flows out. So you keep all the juice and it stays nice and moist to you. So now it's all wrapped up. Now it's time to get it back into the heat. Stay tuned, we're gonna eat this and we're gonna eat good. All right, now the part where it's all good. We got the brisket done, I got the second one over there. Keep the potatoes in the oven, so time to get into this party. So I'm gonna unwrap it and we'll get into cutting it. Come on, let me show you how it works. All right, so now I'm just gonna take it out. Look at the bark on that thing. Take it, set it in here. Look at all that juice coming out. So yeah, now we'll cut up a little piece of it. And we'll give some to the camera lady so she can try it out. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the food.
Delicious. It's good.
Camera lady approves. So as you can see, nice dark coloring, still lots of fat, really gentle, pulls apart easy. So now, here's what I would do with this. I would cut it into nice long strips, and I will show you what I mean. Cut it into nice long strips like this, stack it on a sandwich, then I'd put cheese, hot sauce, coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw, but that's up to you. And I would also put on, if you have some bacon, people put bacon on there, or they put brisket on top of burgers, whatever you feel like. But for me, we're gonna be eating it with potatoes, we're gonna be eating it with loaded potatoes. We're gonna be eating it with burgers, burger buns, and a hot sauce. I would use Devil's Spit because I like spice, or Stubbs spicy because I like that. Some of my siblings prefer Buffalo Wild Wings spicy garlic or mango habanero, but that's what I'd eat. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you so much.